That's a fun deck. Let's play it. I should absolutely flatten my opponent. It's an Arceus deck, so you know I have a lot of basics. I guess Magby. Entei is not horrible as a lead because I get an extra card too. Look at my Mars. I'm like getting in the mental state for battling, and then the Pokemon in front of me is a Jigglypuff. It was optimal to put that energy on Arceus, but I have to kill at least one thing with a fire type. This is a deck of my own creation. I think I cooked with it. I think it's pretty good. Magby is already really good with Arceus. My thought was Heatran can additionally be used to easily power up via Magby, and then potentially give its energies to Arceus via Energy Switch, since it can retreat for free and thus preserve its energies. It seemed like a very versatile concept. Lightning deck. Going first with Bench Aura is very good, but only if I can draw the Energy Switch, haha. Look at that, I got it. I already have a Pokeball, and I have only electric types, so this is guaranteed to power up my Pikachu. Zeraora was a big deal, and so was Pichu for Pikachu EX. They both buffed it a lot. Pikachu EX has some new life, honestly. It's probably not great currently. 90 is just not cutting it anymore. No, don't tackle me. Look at that synergy. Opponent has a water deck and I see a Dratini. Better heal up. I might be able to win with full HP. In fact, I think I'm guaranteed to, because he can't do more than 20 damage to me. Unless he pulls out some absolutely crazy combination of cards. Misty this turn would do it, actually. Alas. I will play every card. It's kind of satisfying to be able to do that. No cards in my hand. All Pokemon at full health. Savage, you know? These beginner ones aren't going to be very interesting. I thought about making tea before starting. And now here I am sitting in my chair thinking about what life would be like if I had tea. Be better. Be an improvement. Gabite. That's our frickin'... It's Gabite, huh? Of all the things. Grass. I made a grass deck for just such an occasion. I only have one. I had a grass deck, but it wasn't a mono grass deck. I should honestly just throw together like an Ultra Beast deck. Because it's kind of faster than Celebi. Celebi's slow. Shuckle is a good lead. Auto is a button I can push. Alright. The AI in this game got worse. It's probably going to make some unoptimal plays. Okay, Optimal would be playing that Oak. It's doing it. Putting the cape on Shuckle seems pretty harmless. Playing the Pokeball seems harmless. I got another Shuckle, it's annoying. Computer plays it. Puts energy. Puts the cape. Is it going to put on both the capes? Putting them on the Shuckles is not horrible. I would save one. Oh, it saves one. Not great flips. But I don't think the Skitty is very threatening. Shuckle is kind of the king of early game walls. It's not very threatening. Celebi, that's what I'm talking about. Play the Celebi, put an energy on the Celebi. No question. Leaf Cape on the Celebi would not be horrible. Chooses not to. Okay, Skitty goes down. It's exactly the average number of heads. So far, this auto battle is doing things I would do. Almost no differences. The only thing I would have done different is put the cape on the Celebi. You know, I would probably play that. On the Shuckle. Energy on the Celebi. Sabrina? What are we doing? Okay, what did that do? What are we doing? I'm taking it off auto battle. This thing is stupid. Why'd it go and do that? Just wasted a perfectly good Sabrina. Honestly, this, you know, I could just go into Celebi and start working shop already. Beat. Back beat, beat, beat. Bye now, now. Surely I'll get one heads and two flips. It's not like I suddenly die if I don't get it. I have no Servines in this deck. Just two Snivies and two Superiors and two Rare Candies. That's okay. It's a little bit more consistent. but I was unwilling to sacrifice anything. Is that a freaking nose pass? What's that doing here? Alright, there is a world where I don't get enough heads. In fact, it's half of all worlds. Okay, I got enough heads. If I didn't, then I would have to attack next turn with a 8 energies Celebi, thanks to the rare candy and the superior sitting there. Shuckle is a very good friend of the Celebi concept, because Shuckle needs next to no energy and has quite a lot of survivability. And you can also retreat from it very easily, unlike Executor, which requires 3 freaking energies to retreat. Honestly, Shuckle is probably the best friend of Celebi. Oh, that was it. Alright, Meowscarada. We got slightly more complex objectives now. Knock out your opponent with fire types. I have to evolve something and win by turn 14. It says stage 1, but you can actually go right to a stage 2. I just see Macargo, Macargo, and Macargo. In an ideal world, we go second. Cool. Now the only concern I have is getting my cargo in time. Pheromos is not exceptionally scary. I one-shot it once I'm in my cargo. He does have the turn 1 attacker in Cherubi, but he didn't manage to lead with it. I see no reason not to cape. I got 2 Macargos in my deck, and I basically live or die on whether I can find one. Opponent's, ooh. Doesn't really change anything, does it? Don't like seeing the skip loom. I might as well potion that. Cyrus is not very helpful. Opponent probably has tools if they have the Cherubi. Things will be very awkward if he goes into a jump left. The intermediates probably have EX Pokemon. Yono, just the girl I wanted. Where are my cargos, damn it? Oh, there he is. There's my, Alright, cool, we killed them on in front of us. Actually, no, we didn't even need to do that. Alright, hard to imagine a world where I can attack and not win on the spot here. He needs to play another basic with more than 50 HP. It's the only way he can possibly survive. Done. Okay, so I have to get 1 hit on... There's only one possible combination where I don't win this turn. I have to get 1 hit on each of the back Pokemon. Oh, I got it all on the Snivy. My cargo is a pretty funny card. It's very good for fast games. You basically know whether you're going to win or lose by, like, turn 4. Or, you know, turn 8, rather. Water, evolve, win quickly. Boxus is not the best way to do this. My alternative is Suicune, which does have evolutions. I specifically adjusted the Suicune deck to not have Giratina in it. The standard Giratina deck has... the standard Suicune deck has Giratina. I understand that's meta, but I have very complicated feelings about it. It's hard to find that many turns to do nothing. You have to do no attacking for 3 turns to get Guillotine active, and that's just never going to happen. You'll have 1 turn where you might not attack, or maybe even 2 turns if you're forced to lead with Suicune. Opponent instantly fills their bench, which is pretty much the best case scenario for Suicune decks. I must play my 4th card to be a Froakie. Technically optimal to put it on the Suicune with no energies. This gives me an increased versatility. For example, if I went into this one and put a 2nd energy on it. Oh, my baby! That reduces my damage output too. I'll still call Monferno though. I do have to get an evolution before I win. So I need to draw a Froakie. However, Suicune draws every turn, so I'll probably get one pretty quick. The Torkoal lives if he goes into that and doesn't play down a basic. That didn't happen. There's my Froakie. That was the optimal time to get it. Kind of an obligation energy. I can't envision a world where I don't win next turn. It's just straight up impossible. No combination of cards in his hand could save him. Because I have Greninja into Cyrus. He could have literally anything and it wouldn't matter. Here's my evolution. Here's a Professor's Oak for no real reason. Frogadier. Look at that. What a pull. Shiny Frogadier into Shiny Greninja. I've won a beach. Let me push the button. Greninja, huh? I only got 2 out of 3. Wow, I thought Rare Candy counted as a stage 1, but I guess it doesn't. Damn, I had to play the Frogadier. I really thought it counted. Jesus. I guess every time I thought I had it, I didn't have it. This deck has a Frogadier, right? Just one. So I have to just play until I get a Frogadier? Wait, hold on, what does it say? Put a stage 1 Pokemon into play. Fossils count as stage 1s. Rather, you know, Cranidos or something would count as a stage 1. How can I very rapidly get a stage 1 into play? This deck always starts with a basic, and I have 2 of its stage 1. Going first is optimal. Now I just have to draw a Donphan at all. Pokeball first makes it more likely for the Professor's Research to draw a Donphan. I love Phanpy. There's Donphan. Play the Skull Fossil just cause. In case he just somehow murders me. Kills my Phanpy on turn 3. Turn 2. From nothing. Jeez, he's making me watch some animations. What a freaking good starting hand. Alright, I have now put a stage 1 into play. Watch it actually say evolve your active Pokemon to a stage 1. Nope, I got it. Oh, I lost. Game is like, let me show you. Greninja. Lightning type and put a stage 1. Do I have an electric deck with a stage 1 in it? That would be Raichu EX. Two Pikachus. And I'm going second. Starmie makes it a little bit nervous. I'm on as an early game fiend. Uncomfortable flashback to Genetic Apex. When people would run Misty and get the turn 3 Starmie attacking. Not even Pikachu EX could do that. The fun thing is, even if I draw Raichu next turn, I can still attack with it. Thanks to the Elemental Switch. And if I don't draw it, I can just go into Raikou and start, you know, zapping things. I cannot win until I draw Raichu. Game lagging a bit. That's a good draw. Raichu itself would be, you know, a little bit faster. But I'm not picky. Bro leapt out. I'm getting 3 cards right now. Giant Cape was one of them. Raichu, how glad I am to see you. There's our stage 1. Now we can just win. Yeah. Magnezone, that's quite a good card. If he gets operational with that, I'm in a tough spot. Fighting type. Fighting type with a stage 1. Ramp Chomp could do it. So could Donphan. This isn't the Donphan deck I used when I laddered with Donphan. It's a more modern version of it using the Flail and the Memory Light. I don't love that combo. It's not as fast. But Donphan is typically pretty fast no matter what. Skull Fossil. Iono turn 1 is a bit greedy. There's no point. It's better to do it turn 3. Does Electrical Cord work on non-electric Pokemon? No. That was a cool idea. Well, Pokemon Communication. This makes it less likely for Iono to draw it. But I might just get it right here, right now. I got a Fampi. I'm not going to bother playing that down. You know it's better to play next turn, maybe. No, it's fine to play this turn. Granados. That's like stage 1. I could put an energy on it, but I think it's fine putting it on the Fampi. Vampy taking a little bit of damage is actually fine, because I have the memory light. Okay, my opponent did not play down a Magnemite, which means I'll probably not have to face a Magnezone at any point. Rampardos, I guess I'll play it. I don't need to put an energy on Rampardos, but if I put the energy on the Vampy, then I can use its 110 damage attack next turn. Watch that Lickitung actually reach its energy requirement. Well, I could have just flailed last turn, by the way. I don't know why I didn't. There's Donphan. Took a freaking while. Optimal there was probably to play down the Vampy and put the energy on that, technically. Don't tongue slap me. Memory Light's an interesting thing to play around with. I could theoretically just allow myself to get weakened by tongue slap, just to power up my attack that much more. Okay, Donphan swept as expected. This deck is actually quite great. You can also use it with very few mons on the bench, which is helpful versus Suicune. Suicune, if you have no mons on the bench, Suicune's damage caps at 60. 80 or 100 if you have if they have Greninjas in play, but that'll take a while. Suicune's such a nasty deck. All three so far. What, a dark deck now? I only bothered to make one dark deck. Crobat would work here. Oh, I forgot I have Weavile. I made that one last. Yeah, this works. Weavile is quite a fast card. The poison deck I have is already a little hard to knock things out using attacks because it's poison based. And it's a slow deck, and Weavile is a fast deck, and if you're doing things like this, you want a fast deck. Okay, lead Darkrai is not horrible, but not great. But we're going second, which is great. We do have to evolve something, which would be Weavile. Milcery. Alright, Leaf and Sneasel would be the dream. You know, it's not horrible. Next turn, play out the Weavile. Attach an energy to the Darkrai. Weavile kind of has no point once Darkrai is fully activated, because Weavile is doing 90 damage per turn. And Darkrai is doing 100 damage per turn. Weavile is doing 90, assuming the presence of a bench Darkrai. This deck actually has a regular Weavile in it for beating Oricorio, which is quite fun. Ooh, he's going to be doing some beefy damage to me. In fact, I'm actually dead to the Oricorio next turn. I'm not if I just switch into Weavile. Weavile kills this thanks to weakness. And then Weavile also kills the Oricorio Sensu. That dies. I don't think 10 is going to be the difference maker, bro. I have 2 Dawns in this deck. I really like the combo of put energy on Darkrai, and then Dawn the energy onto Weavile in the early game. Just kind of good in general. Dawn is a versatile card, as long as you also have switching versatility. What is that thing doing in front of me? Annoyingly, I can't kill it. Watch this thing turn into a Lunala in my face. What's Lunala? It's 100 damage, right? I think so. Oh wait, I can't kill it. Thanks to weakness. Okay. Another one in the books. We're still in the intermediate, so it's not too hard yet. Psychic deck? Yeah. And a stage 1. My Psychic deck, I think, doesn't have any stage 1s in it. Yes. It is not. Alright. For just now, look at how rare this deck is. We're going to take out the rare candies. And we're going to put in some of that little fella. Where are you? I must have passed him. Where the frick is he? Am I crazy? Where's Cosmo M? I must have passed it like a gazillion times. Feels like it should be right here. I don't see it. Well, I know how I can find it in like 1 second. I definitely like Rare Candy more than Cosmo M in this deck. Game is confused. Me imagining a world where BlueStacks wasn't a shitty freaking program. Going first is fine if I get Giratina. I did not. Oh my god, it's just gonna be like this. Okay. I could still get Giratina. Have a Professor's Research. I have an Iono. Come on, Giratina. I got both. Don't love to see the benched, what's that little guy called? Marshadow. Evolving was technically inaccurate, but it also completes my mission. I was kind of assuming I'd draw Lunala this turn, which I happen to. Whoa. We Psychic Connect now, and then play our new energy onto the Giratina. We're about to eat a butt ton from the Marshadow, but after that we should be home free. Lunala Giratina is such a fun combo. The thing is, I can just switch here to Giratina, and it can actually attack, because Lunala only has a retreat cost of 1. These Pokemon are very underrated as a pair. Lunala is viable. Giratina is so damn good. People like run Giratina off of Psychic so much that they forget how good Giratina is on Psychic. Giratina goes absolutely crazy on Psychic. Did I have to put a certain number of basic Pokemon into play? I forgot. No. Oh, getting all this experience, but it just does nothing. It's painful. Still more. There might be a steel one after this. And even a colorless one if I'm unlucky. Grass. Gotta use my stupid grass deck that's slow. With the Shuckle. Beating Celebi, going first, is pretty much the worst possible combo. Although it can be saved if I can get Snivy in a hurry. Since I want Snivy specifically, it's optimal to actually play the Professor's Research before the Pokeball. Well, you know, that wasn't horrible. I did need the Superior, and another Celebi is not bad. Probably I didn't need to play the Shuckle. Ah shit, this deck has no stage 1, does it? I'll have to do another battle after this. Cyclozar is honestly not horrible. I think I didn't put any Erica in this deck. Alright, we YOLO. Pokeball was good, and we got Rare Candy, and we got the Celebi again. Alright, this is actually looking pretty bad. Dark Binding is interesting. I'm gonna get owned by that card. Let's see if he goes into it. No, it's not. That wasn't even my Sabrina, by the way. Heads. Just one. My other Celebi is honestly probably decent to put down. This is not going swell. That's good. So Umbreon comes in and kills me. I guess I go Shuckle and just hit him. And then we waste time until we get Snivy on the field. Umbreon will be very annoying for Shuckle, but this isn't like a lose condition or anything. This Optimal will play Iono later on. I didn't do it. Yeah, that's not horrible. I have a very decent chance of killing it just by switching out into Celebi. But there's no rush, it's only doing 20 to me. That changes nothing, it still dies to 1 Celebi heads. Snivy finally makes his little appearance. I'll wait 1 turn just to be safe. Okay. Celebi should just completely clean out at this point, unless I get absolutely catastrophically unlucky. And I mean like catastrophically. I would need to get 0 heads and 6 flips here. And even then I would just be able to switch out the Celebi into Shuckle. And try again in 2 turns. Wow. That was a lot of heads. The most damage I've ever done in an online match is 450, and I know that's a Celebi number. I'm a big Celebi enjoyer. I like seeing all the coins. Flip until you get tails? Ass. Flip for every energy? Goated. And I won. I still have to do it again because I didn't put any stage 1s in play because they were candy. Whoa, only 1 thing. I missed something else too. Oh, I was too slow? I won really slowly. Okay, I need to win quickly with a stage 1. You know what that means. Heads. Not ideal, but not horrible. Wow, I got my Slugma. The chances of me getting Slugma on the first turn are 1 in 1. I have a sneaking suspicion the computer can quietly call from its deck when playing out its first turn, because it seems to have a very high ratio of getting like Professor's Research. And I think it probably doesn't do that if you play a card like Silver. Red card. It's a little too late. Team Rocket Grunt could save me some time though. Eh. That would have been nice for the Iono next turn. That's not great. It was much more logical to put the second energy on, put the new energy on, Umbreon. My cargo, right on time. Alright, let's start doing stuff. Pretty interesting. That's a little scary. I don't think he has Arceus in the deck. But I can't say I'm happy to see Crobat either way. Okay, that was quite great. Now the chances of winning are extremely high. Okay, I'm guaranteed to win. There's no combination where I don't get a point here. I got 2 points. There are only 2 combos that allowed for that. My cargo's so fast. It also requires 0 brain power. A hater might say that this game in general requires 0 brain power. My cargo can also just do this one. The annoying thing is my cargo has to kill the active Pokemon to get the knockout with fire attack or whatever. My cargo will not always do that. Excuse me. Going first is bad. Enemy Lickitung in the lead is great. It's one of the worst leads in the whole game. Especially when I have the Team Rocket Grunt. And that's a lot of HP anyway. Team Rocket Grunt that turn was probably worth. Because I want to play the Ono this turn. Oops. We'll pretend I just got a Tails. There he is. You'll get the Macargo most of the time. Alright, no one knows what's about to happen. That was interesting. Watch opponent play Licky Licky. Team Rocket Grunt versus Pokemon Center Lady is actually probably an interesting mathematical question. I need to kill the Lickitung. Mathematically likely, but not guaranteed. In an ideal world, he plays no basics here. Damn it. Double damn it. Okay, there's a very real universe where I fail to kill a Pokemon in front of me. I got him. There were a lot of combos where I didn't hit that front one. Sil Valley. I love that Gladion just made up that name. Fighting, stage 1, turn 14. My body is telling me Donphan. In the later ones I'll be using Garchomp deck because it's better. Is it better? It's hard to say. It probably is better. Going first is fine for Donphan. And I drew it turn 1. Last time I never put the memory light on. This time I seem to have all my relevant cards, so I'm content to just wear it. What is it? It's an earring. Is my Fanpy fabulous? I just want everyone here to know that I said Fanpy for years and years. Flail just sitting there. From next turn onward, it'll actually be stronger. Triple energy deck. It's probably all colorless, but that's still really curious. I will flail. There's probably no mons with 2 attacks and an ability, right? Already the only mons that have 2 attacks are EX mons. I was wondering if we could get 4 attacks on there by having, like, you know, basic stage 1, stage 2 plus ability plus no, you could have like 4 actions on there by my account. Can anything kill me next turn? Doesn't seem. Let's kill him with flail. All that energy for nothing. It probably doesn't matter at all, the 3 different energy types. But I'm going to look at the opponent's deck after this just to see if there's anything. If you're running an all-colorless deck, you might as well just chuck a bunch of energies in there. Just for funny. If you're running an all-colorless deck, it's optimal to just run frickin' water, because it works with things like Energy Switch and Arita. Water is the most transient energy. Didn't even see a Sovali. Yeah, it's 3 energies just purely for the flavor. There's nothing here that benefits from that. That's cute. Alright, well there's all those done. Intermediates. Time for the advanced. These ones will actually be tricky. Active Pokemon 2 times with fire. 100 more damage in 1 turn. Turn 14, and win without opponent getting any points. That sounds tailor-made for Incineroar. Do I still have an Incineroar deck? I must have. It's this one. It's the first one I passed. Forgot it was that high up. Incineroar can do all those things, no problem. Flareon's a good card, but it's a little awkward as a first card. Litten. I've got the Litten that doesn't hurt itself. If I can draw Incineroar in the next 2 turns, I'm looking real nice. No point playing Mars yet. You still have Auto Battle even into the advanced. You only lose it for Master. The opponent gets 3 heads here and I instantly lose. Okay. Or that. Ugh. I got nothing. I could play Mars, there's no point. Hi. These turns are making me nervous that I could just instantly lose at any given moment. 20 damage on me is actually perfectly optimal. However, just to be safe, I'll heal it off. If I don't get Incineroar this turn. Rocky Helmet is good, I guess. He might not even attack me with the Rocky Helmet on. Entei! Forgot you were here. How happy I am to see you. I forgot my Incineroar deck has a freaking Entei in it. Maybe several. Alright, 3 heads here would still be really annoying. In the, wow. Alright, I could draw Incineroar, and then I could play Pokemon Center Lady. No, I can't. Can't draw Incineroar anymore. Damn, I don't get my win without opponent knocking out any mons. I might not even win. It's looking pretty bad right now. There's a Lily. I got a little, I don't want to play it out. I got a little unlucky not getting Incineroar. Not super unlucky. I didn't have that much time. It was very unlucky to get the triple heads, but he attacked so many times that he would have added up to that number of heads if he hadn't previously been unlucky. Alright, that adds a lot of time every single time I lose one. If I led with Incineroar, that would have been quite nice, because I would have gotten a lot of cards really quickly. Going second is fine. Okay, nice looking hand. Opponent leads Celesteela, which is kind of inconsequential. None of his cards can hurt me yet. The only one that's a little bit threatening is this is fine to play. Paramosa. The 30 damage lit would kill Pheromosa here. Thanks to the helmet damage. I imagine he's going to go into it. So I just kill him on the spot if I draw a Incineroar. I was never lucky. Serena does nothing as long as that Celesteela is in play. There's a very real chance he just attacks me and dies to my helmet. Kama's not super duper smart. Ooh. I still kill it. But I don't kill it with counterattack damage. I've got to go into Entei now, but I don't get the... Oh my god. He can still just kill the Litten. Because jump blues. I can't preserve it and I can't heal it. Alright, this is not going well. I gotta look at the deck. And before I took out the Incineroars to make room for the Entei. Going into Entei was probably the play there. Yeah, I just have the one. I have a Magby in here too. I've gotten really unlucky to not ever see the Magby or the Entei. I mean, they're the Incineroar. Yeah, all the new packs are catch up, but they have reverse hollows and they're kind of cool. So if you want reverse hollows, you gotta open packs. But yeah, they're catch up. Unless you want to be very sweaty. Chances of me getting a Leaf and a Magby are pretty low. Yes, Legendary Pulse. Incineroar, there he be. Unfortunately, I'm out in the Entei, so I think this deck has a Leaf, right? I mean, we've taken some serious damage on the way. My opponent has Ultra Thrusters. I can switch out as early as next turn. I don't think I'll need to. There's the leaf! Good shit. I can stay in. Is there any particular reason I would do that? It looks harmless. I'm gonna feel like a fool in a moment when he plays Cyrus later in the game. He will be able to big beat my Incineroar. But my gut instinct is telling me that's actually okay. I would tentatively say it was super freaking worth for me to not play that Leaf and to instead play the Professor's Research. Because the Lily would have been very helpful, given that I'm about to eat a big beat. Or, no, that still makes sense. It's just the most versatile possible move. It kind of isn't, because he could have just gone to the Buzzwole and still had Ultra Thrusters. What the fuck was that? Completely incomprehensible move. He's resisting attacking me because he doesn't want to power up Star Charge Smash or something. Or he doesn't want to hit my, like, helmet. There's my Lily. I should have it in at this point. Unless he's got the random, Cyrus. This battle's not going super fast. I also haven't done a ton of damage in one go. Nice. He's got to retreat. Where that? Please hit me. That changes nothing. Okay. So we've got to win by turn 14 or something? 11. We're in line to do that. My Star Charge Smash is going to do a butt ton. And I can hit at least... My Sabrina gives me some versatility in what I can attack. Even if he puts out his highest HP thing and puts a Leaf Cape on it. Which would allow it to live. I can just Sabrina him out to something else. I wonder how the step-up battles are going to go when Mega Evolutions are a thing. I love people joking about the Grafai, Will Grafai Xatu combo for the Mega Evolutions. Grafai poisons the mon in front of you. Xatu reduces the mon in front of you to 10 HP. Both work on a coin flip. Will guarantees one of the coin flips anyway. Xatu plus Poison Barb also works. 100 damage in one go using water. That sounds very Suicune-ish. It also sounds very easy to have 0 fatalities using Suicune. Going second is ideal for Suicune. No lead Suicune. My starting hand is pretty good though. Was that a Flareon? Flareon EX even? Mantike. Alright. Ideal world, I draw Suicune. There it is. And then I go Mantike, and I... No, going Mantike is too risky. Frogadier. Do I just stay in? Just organically evolve? It's the collect EV. Is that the EV they brought back to the new set? Ooh, that's a Stokesard. Oh no, it's the other. It's the Giazard. Ooh, this is quite bad actually. Rare Candy would be a nice draw here. What is going on? Bro has every card. Please don't get a bunch of heads. Okay, that's pretty bad. I don't know if I can prevent Charizard from just getting a Crimson Storm up. This is winnable, but... Oh, that was clutch. Because now he can't retreat Moltres and get Zard in. So I just attack Moltres on the bench. I mean Zard at the bench. I can do 140 damage to it. So I just need it to not be ready by next turn. And I need to draw a basic this turn. Which means that my optimal play is to get Suicune in order to draw an extra card. So if he has a way to switch out for free, then I lose. That was a clutch triple miss. Oh, that is the absolute best thing that could have happened. He's just what? He's attacking? Okay, I don't even see a way for him to have... that's another Mantike, by the way. It seems technically safest to just kill the Charizard. Although I can't imagine a world where it gets its final energy. Very rare to have Charizard's weakness actually matter. I don't have full damage. Oh, that was scary. I forgot he only has 3 bench Pokemon. Or I mean 3 Pokemon out. That was actually very clutch. Okay, he plays him on. That was very clutch to Cyrus and the Charizard. And the Cape was clutch too. This ended up being a super close game. I won though. Wait, did I? I gotta switch out. Because I can't kill the... Moltres isn't weak to my attack. If he has Cyrus, I lose. If he has Guzma, I lose. Okay. Froakie, a little late. I don't see a win avenue this turn. Oh wait, I do. He just dies. The Flareon takes enough damage. Greninja's such a beast. Oh, that ended up being a super clutch game. A second shiny Grin sure would be nice. But, you know, I'm not picky. Ooh, we only knocked out the opponent's active Pokemon once. And it was that final one. Okay, I just need to play until I knock out the thing in front of me. I got a pretty rough start with that one. He had a lot of crazy stuff real quick. Okay, chances of getting a rare candy in the next 2 turns are decent. Oh, I just have Frogadier, so I don't even need the rare candy. It would just be kind of good. Now this Suicune buffs my damage. Pokeball also buffs my damage. Mantike is good enough. I don't need to preserve everything or anything like that. All I need to do is knock out one mon in front of me. And it's looking pretty likely. Even if he evolves to Flareon, that thing has like a 2 retreat cost. Absolute worst case scenario would be... Okay. Okay. The Flareon dies. Okay, this is looking a lot better than the last one. There's our win. I love that it makes a different sound effect for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Why does it play out all this stuff? If someone forfeits. So many little baffling decisions in this game. Palkia. Electric. 100 damage in one go. Pikachu can barely do that. Turn 14. Pikachu not dying to the opponent's Dimensional Storm is really the key here. Oh, I guess, you know, Oricorio can just stall. The Raikou deck is tempting to try. I'm gonna go for Pikachu and see if I can't make it do some work. I like Raichu a lot. Going first is bad unless I get Pichu. I got Pichu. Now I just need him to not draw something that can just one-turn me, such as Palkia. Thank God. This is still quite ugly. Oricorio makes me feel a lot better. The Giant Cape I'm not going to play yet, but it might actually be good for the Pichu, because there's going to be some bench damage, and if the Pichu dies, it's bad. Opponent played a Pokeball, didn't play down the Mon, and now it doesn't get energy for the Mon. Pikachu EX was a good draw, I think. Everything in this deck is just designed to get Pikachu onto the field as fast as freaking possible. This might greater than 100 damage. With Cape, I will survive a 40 into an 80. I will feel silly. What did he draw with that Pokeball? A Manaphy is all I can think. Or that. Palkia. That's freaking full bench. I have the Cyrus, so I think I'd just win. Because there's no way he can out-heal this. I think I have a potion in this deck, don't I? I don't remember. Potion would make me feel a little bit safer against Guzma or whatever. Pokemon Center Lady, that's like a potion, but worse. Well, technically speaking, it's better. Alright, next turn, we just Cyrus in the Articuno and kill it. Doesn't matter, there's no combo. Gyarados wouldn't save him. I can't think of anything that would save him. Gyarados, I guess. Energy Switch plus Gyarados. And then he could just bat it off the field. With the Wild Swing or whatever. Wild Swing. Alright, GG, that was a really fast fight. Pikachu games are often really quick. Very nice. Pikachu and Alolan Raichu. That's like mine. It's the Circle Circuit Pikachu. Fighting type, 100 damage or more. Turn 14, no points. Let's try Garchomp. Rampardos just kills Pikachu in one hit. Raichu doesn't do too much damage to either one. It does decent damage to a fully set up. Look at my little Gibble. Dragon Gibble is actually worse in this battle. Okay, the regular Pikachu. The Pachirisu. Okay, that's a good draw. The dream would be Rare Candy Garchomp, but maybe that's a bit optimistic. Let's Garchomp. This deck is really fun to play because I have a lot of rare stuff. This is already looking pretty bad for him. If he plays Energy on Pikachu into retreat to Pachirisu. What the frick? I was not expecting that. Okay, this is looking really good all of a sudden. He hasn't even played his Pikachu out. Yes, he didn't play Pikachu out. That's awesome. You can put an energy on it? Yeah. He could have retreated it. He can still retreat it. Another Gibble. I could retreat into the Cranidos and just hit it. I don't know if that's optimal. I don't know what's optimal. I'm not feeling any particular danger right now. Watch him play Energy Switch into... Okay. That was really scary for a sec, though. Rampardos arrives. I'm gonna evolve. And I'm gonna make the weird play and Iono. It's their point. I probably should have just kept it a Cranidos and just attacked the Pachirisu as the Cranidos. That was probably the play. He gets an extra energy if I ever let him. This thing can't attack. If he has Energy Switch, I guess he can attack with it. Oh, or that. GG. For some reason that didn't occur to me. I was guaranteed to lose him on there. There's nothing I could have done. I could have played the Iono. and then potentially gotten a rare candy plus Garchomp. Very unlikely though, since I was only shuffling like 3 cards back in. I got the damage value. I also got one of the knockouts, which means I can win via knocking out bench mons, which is something Garchomp can do. It's not super efficient at it, but it gets the job done. Garchomp is fun because you kind of don't need Cyrus, because it can just, even if they attempt to flee, you can just bring them in again. Or not even bring them in, you can just hit them without bringing them in. Gabite this time, and Garchomp. Look at my shiny line! I got the whole shiny line. I have the rare candy too, so I'm just not gonna play the Gabite. Okay, that thing is a little terrifying. If my opponent plays a red card, I'm going to be real sad, because I've got basically the best hand imaginable. I've got both Garchomps, a Gabite, and both Gibbles. And a rare candy. It really doesn't get better than this. If I had a Skull Fossil, it would be a slightly bit better. This deck feels so fire. Because of all the shinies. I have the 2-star and the shiny 2-star. There's a Skull Fossil. I think I... Oh, wrong one. I think I punched the Pikachu. Punch being linear attack in this instance. Now the Pikachu like can't come in because I just murder it with whatever my bottom attack is, Dragon Claw. So the Pikachu caps at 90 damage, and I have 2 things on my. I have 2 things that survive that. Even if he plays a random Sabrina, I just go into my other Garchomp. And then he doesn't kill it, and then I play the 1 energy to retreat, and then this Garchomp kills it. Yeah. It's over. That changes nothing. Oh, it's getting funny. Now the Pikachu can't even attack next turn. What did that do? What did that really do? This bench is feeling really freaking bulky. Alright, this battle's gone a lot better than the last one. Got the relevant cards. Basically all my draws have been God draws this entire... Ooh, look at that. Didn't consider that. Honestly. With Lily, I still die. If he has the random, ah, shit. I should have gone Rampardos. Rampardos just kills it. Now I'm dead to a, Cyrus. That was stupid. Rampardos killing Magnezone from full HP is actually pretty cool. Okay. We still won. I took an extra turn though. Is that too slow? No, I was way too fast this battle. I had a turn to spare. Put it on the Skull Fossil. For the disrespect. I should have put it on the Skull Fossil and then discarded the Skull Fossil. That would have been the maximum BM. It's very important in card games to know how to BM the opponent. I love Garchomp. The first time I saw Garchomp, I was like, this thing is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I still look at it and think that. Nothing changed. But I sure like it now. I like pretty much every pseudo-legendary. Okay, Weavile should be able to rush down Mewtwo, unless I'm very, very unlucky. Crobat should also be able to rush down Mewtwo. But Weavile seems better. I remember back in the day playing my Arbok deck at the beginning of GA. That Arbok had a winning matchup against Mewtwo, which is really funny. Sneasel going first is fine. Great lead for me. Or rather, bad lead for my opponent, which is good for me. I guess I'll put the cape on. Made me feel a little better. That thing has quite a lot of health. I still 2-hit KO it though. Don't I? 50 damage into 90 damage. Jinx. I can do the combo. Can't I? Oh, I didn't even get Darkrai. Well, the combo wasn't even important. It did not give me a kill on the Giratina. I did 110 damage. Okay, the Mew is not threatening. And actually the Jinx is also not threatening. And the Jinx is doing what? Ooh, Repel. There's Darkrai. Repelling is tempting. What would he go into? The Jinx? If he goes into the Jinx or the Mew, they're both good for me. If he goes into the Skitty, nothing lost. Okay, yeah. Repel is a funny card. I quite like it. Its main use is being anti-Oricorio tech, but the really awkward thing, if you rely on it, is that if the opponent has 2 Oricorios, they can just bounce between them. Or if they have nothing else, they just have the Oricorio. Also very awkward. I have the Cyrus, and I damaged the thing. I actually am guaranteed to win next turn, barring something crazy. Barring something I literally can't even think of. Even if Mewtwo somehow magicked 4 energies onto itself, it would be unable to kill this Weavile. Psychic attacks have funny sound effect. Alright, great game. Really quick, that one. This card has a slight imperfection on its claw, right there. It has it on the normal one and the shiny one. I think shiny Weavile is so freaking ugly. It's probably one of the worst shiny colorations in the game. The actual worst shiny colorations in the game are the ones that look identical to the non-shiny versions. Such as, whoa! I failed to do 100 damage in one go. I had to go to Darkrai. I missed that. I could have done that on the last turn. Damn it. What's the fastest deck I have for doing 100 damage in one turn? Savali. Turn 2 Savali is ideal. I got the type null, I got the Savali, I got oh no, it's a ghost type, I can't hit it. Alright, I got pretty much the god draw. Play out some things just to make myself less likely to get red carded. I think the calm just red cards either way. And I doubt this one even has red card. Delcatty. I have to play a supporter or else it doesn't get the power boost. And there we go. I forgot a lot about Weaviles. The damage output is quite low. It's designed to be an early game card. Lucario EX and Garchomp EX. This deck will hopefully be quite slow. Grass types. I didn't put Servines in here, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm using a slow deck of my own. Grass is only super effective against Garchomp. It's not super effective against Lucario. Going first is not ideal. Selby lead with benched Snivy would be great. I got the Selby lead. The sooner I can pull a Snivy, the more realistic my chances of getting the fast, easy victory. That's not horrible. The funny thing about over-acceleration is I can actually disrupt it by playing my Sabrina. I wonder what Cyclosaur's base speed is. I wonder if it's faster or slower than Probably. Fuck. I would have really loved to be able to communication away something, but I have nothing with communication away. I should have kept the Selby in hand. I did not consider that. Opponent rare candies here. Not great looking cards for me on my opponent's side. I'm gonna Sabrina. Pokeball. Snivy. The dream would be he go into... Okay, well, you know. Hopefully I get one heads. Or two. Two heads would be perfect, but I meant at least one. And now I'm just going to retreat this. He's going to hit me for a butt ton. And I'm just going to go hide inside my other Celebi. And pray for no benched hitting. Oh wait, he has benched hitting. He's got it on the Garchomp, damn it. There's a very real chance I don't even kill this thing. Got him. Okay, I basically need him to not pull Garchomp in the next 2 turns. Celebi should be able to clean up. That's a very optimistic thing for me to say. Damn it, that's bad. That's actually fine. Oh, it's terrible. I forgot. My luck wasn't even that bad that time. Going first was not ideal. But that was the only thing that really went wrong. No Erica, I guess, was kind of bad. I don't remember. I think I didn't put Erica in here, right? What was I thinking with that? Let's just chuck some Ericas in there now. Yeah, no Ericas is pretty goofy. For what? For the Shuckles? I'm not gonna put him in. I was like, I don't want Erica because I want Shuckle. Shuckle would have been very helpful that last battle. Speak. And receive. Ask and receive. Okay, well, it's doing 30 to me. I'm doing quite a lot back to it, most likely. Celebi was good. Pokemon communicating the other Shuckle this early doesn't really seem necessary. Interesting. Well, you know, it's damage. Chances of me getting a 2-hit KO are 7/8 times 7/8. The chances of me getting a 3-hit KO, I mean a 1-hit KO, are 1 in 8. I got the Superior. I got the Snivy. If he goes into Lucario, how fucked am I? Hey, it's the 1 in 8. He's doing 80 damage to this poor little Shuckle. And then also bonking my Celebi. This is not good. Playing the Pokeball reduces the deck size, which is very good for my, you know. I basically need a Rare Candy and a Superior. And then I need 3 heads on my Celebi. Oh, Leaf Cape is also great. Okay, I already know he has a Cyrus, so if he plays the Cyrus, I just lose. The Shuckle lives, yeah, it lives a linear attack. Solid Shell works on a bench. Oh, it also works against that. Sweet. Alright, I need a Rare Candy, like now or sooner. Oh, Clutch. The last card I could possibly get. No, I don't auto-win here, but the chances of me winning are very high. I need 2 heads and 6 flips, which means the only losing conditions are 1 heads or 0 heads. Wow. That's unfortunate. Live by the Celebi, die by the Celebi, they say. I think I played that pretty well. Just got unlucky. That might have been a way to prolong the battle. No, I can't think of one, because I had 30 HP. So even if I switched out to the other Celebi, I would have died to Lucario's attack. Yeah, it's just bad luck. Going second is ideal. Snivy, Snivy. I can Pokemon Communication 1. There's no rush. I think I want all these guys out. Cyclizar actually does nothing to me on its first turn. I don't think I want to play Leaf Cape yet. Pretty good. One half chance of killing the Cyclizar next turn. I don't love that, but I don't hate it. He didn't even attack. And I got the kill. Oh, and then some. Alright, this battle's looking a lot better than the previous ones. Nowhere near having a superior on the field. That's okay right now. It'll get really bad in a moment. Okay, now kind of close to having a superior. My pulls were okay. I got the cinematic already, which is pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Unfortunately, not enough. I still need 3 heads with Celebi. So if I draw rare candy, and there are several ways I could do that, I'm still looking pretty good. Alas, I didn't open a lot. I opened all my hourglasses. So overall I opened like... Okay, if he plays Cyrus I also lose. Otherwise I have at least one more turn to pray. Okay. Damn. I statistically win if he doesn't have Cyrus. But that's, you know... Okay. We're hanging on by a thread. The rare candy would be such a good draw right now. Alas. I've got to hit 2 heads in 4 flips. I lose to 1 heads or 0 heads. That's bad. Ah, thank God. I got really scared. I opened like 30 packs. I had like 300 hourglasses. I'll open some more packs once I finish all these battles. It was good. It was a good fight. Yeah, getting a cinematic in the first 30 packs is pretty nice. Goes Lord. What's this thing weak to? Grass? Keep using the grass deck. Oh, it wants me to use fighting for whatever reason. I like Ram Chomp. I'm going to use Ram Chomp. Pretty good lead. If I could somehow get the rare candy and the Rampardos, I mean, what do you call it? Garchomp by next turn. That would one-touch this Eevee. So was that an Umbreon? It must be an Umbreon. Umbreon won't kill me next turn. Oh, Umbreon EX would kill me next turn. It is a cute shiny, yeah. Umbreon EX would still kill me through Cape. Please don't have Umbreon. He's got like 7 cards. Okay. Alright, so Cranidos would be like the god draw right now. Okay, that's actually probably the god draw. You know, those were good to get. I am not happy to see that. He can just retreat to it and then I lose. Yeah. The lead EV that I couldn't punish gave him a big card lead. If I could get Garchomp early, I can just snipe a Zubat, or I can snipe an Eevee. I'm looking really good on an early Garchomp. But the chances of that are not super duper high. Early Rampardos would also do it. Not as cleanly though. Hell, early Cranidos would also do it. Going first is actually good. A Skull Fossil in the next, like, 2 turns. Oh, it's a Farfetch'd. Rare Candy here, Garchomp next turn. Damn it. The shiny for Garchomp is terrible, but the shiny for Gible and Gabite is quite good. Funny that. If I could even get a Gabite here, and plus the cape, I'll be okay. Skull Fossil was also a good draw, so I can't be mad. That's my only play. Ah, shoot. I just realized. I can't retreat out of this without putting energy on it. Alright, this is super... I'm very cooked right now, by the way. Now, I do have the cape, and I do have the lily. So it's possible for Cranidos to go crazy. This is going to poison me, but I'm actually okay with that. The lily's fine to play now. I'll take 10 damage from poison. Oh, I can only play Lily if I evolve, so I have to evolve. Let's play Lily. Just to be safe. He might have the, Crobat. Okay, the Dream World, he goes into the Golbat and stays a Golbat. Maybe that was a bit ambitious, a bit hopeful. Yeah, that's pretty bad. There's Garchomp. There's another Garchomp. There's Rare Candy. Let's play the shiny one. No, let's play the 2-star. Do I just stay in? How much does this do? 130? 120. Okay, he can not theoretically attack me next turn. Potentially. This is quite bad. Okay. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here. So he shouldn't be able to kill me with Guzzlord. I'm dead to like so many different combinations of cards he could have. Cyrus would kill me, Sabrina would kill me. But if he just goes into... Oh, Silver. Oh, I needed that Cyrus, actually. Oh, he could just go into the Guzzlord, though. He could help me. In fact, that's probably what he's going to do. Yeah. Alright. We're hanging on by a thread this battle. What about that? I actually don't even need the Lily or the Cape. But let's just chuck them on. No, I should have won by a thread. It was better if I won by a thread. It'd be cool if I had like 3 Mons at like below 20 HP. Clutch battle. Really cool. Happy with that one. Is there a metal deck? And then maybe a colorless one too. I think there's like 9 for every single one, so probably every type except dragon and then colorless too. Good fight. The advanced I want to get like perfect in one battle optimally, but you can't do that for the extra, the master. Solgaleo and Skarmory, oof, this is a very strong deck. Fire type. 100 damage and 1 attack. Turn 14, no points. Let's take another crack with Incineroar. What else could do it? Macargo could do it. Flareon could do it. Heatran, I don't know. Let's just do Incineroar. I like Incineroar. Incineroar is such a beastly deck if all of the stars align, and Incineroar is active by like turn 3 or turn 5. But Solgaleo is also like that, but it happens way more often. Solgaleo is much more brick-proof. Well, that's a pretty good starting hand. Am I going first? I'm going second. I'll lead Litten. I don't know whether to play out the Magby. That's good. I really need my Incineroar in a hurry. Entei was... leading Magby gave me some flexibility to go into Entei, actually. Is Entei even better to lead with? Yeah, Entei matches up well here. Well, the Leaf was technically a good draw. The helmet was better on the Entei. Alright. So there is a world where I'm fine here. That world is the one where I draw, Potion is good, actually. Incineroar this turn. I'm still fine if I can draw Incineroar this turn. That's, you know, this makes it pretty likely. Pokemon Center, Lady and Sabrina. Well, we can hang on for one more turn. And I get an extra, extra Legendary Pulse. Well. There's no combination of things that allows me to... I guess I could Sabrina and maybe he goes into the Cosmoem. That didn't happen. Yeah. No winning combo. I had to go to Entei right away, retrospectively. I had an extra turn of Pulse, but my Incineroars were buried. I pulled quite a lot of my deck and didn't get them. Just bad luck. I feel like I played a lot of, like, pure Litten, all-in Litten. And I feel like I usually got Incineroar. And now I'm playing a not all-in Litten that literally has, like, the same chances of activating Incineroar. It's lower, but it's not way lower. Was it going second? I didn't look. Okay, Drillbur's attack into, oh shit. I'm going first, and I drew the Magmy late. Drillbur's attack into Excadrill's attack actually just kills me. I do have the Pokemon Center Lady. My opponent last time leading with he didn't attack because he's what he doesn't want to take damage. The comm is really stupid about the helmet. that's horrible. Now I kind of just lose. Yeah, this is catastrophic. He got way too many of the cards he needed. Even if I get Incineroar this turn. Well, let me see here. I'm not dead, am I? And I'll have a very powerful Star Charging Smash. Wait, am I hanging on? I think I'm hanging on. I live its attack. I kill the Excadrill in front of me right now thanks to weakness. I live the Solgaleo's attack. And I think I one-hit KO it in return, because he's weak to fire and he takes 20 damage from the helmet. Oh yeah, that does nothing. Wow, I really thought I was cooked. That gives me a little bit of insurance against Sabrina, actually. Wasn't sure which one to play. I need the Star Charge Smash to kill this Magearna, but it didn't need to die this turn. Oh, Sabrina allows me to just kill the mole. Yeah, Sabrina still just beats me, though. Okay, he doesn't have it. Sabrina was the only thing that beat me, I think. Soulbreaker. Oh, he... Oh, no, he always recoils himself. That's just the effect of Soulbreaker. I was like, what did he do that caused him to take only 10 recoil instead of 20 from the helmet? But no, he takes that as well. You are weak to fire. Good battle. I really thought I was cooked. That was such a bad start. Ironically, I lost if his mole attacked me. Very clutch draws at the right moments. Very beautiful fight, very aesthetic battle. Lugia and Ho-Oh. Lightning. 100 damage in one go. And do it fast, goddammit. Ho and Lugia are both quite slow. Pikachu, it's not even unlikely that I get my Pikachu up right away. And if I do, it should be able to kill them before they can kind of activate. It depends on what else is in the deck. Going first is not ideal for Pikachu, but it's salvageable if I get Pichu or Zeraora. I got both. Great starting hand apart from the lack of a Pikachu. Type Null. I am not happy to see that. I gotta play the cape on the Pichu. Oh, what a nice draw. Wait, this is catastrophic for my opponent. Watch my opponent play Giovanni here, and then get the heads. That'd be really funny. This is pretty much the god opening hand, by the way. I basically couldn't have gotten anything better than this. I guess 2 Oricorios was possible. I don't need Zeraora and Pichu. I need one or the other. Ooh, that's brutal. Is this smart or is this stupid? I'm gonna pray on him not having Savali yet. If I had Sabrina, that would have been so nice. I don't know which of my decks have Sabrina. I usually try to have one Sabrina, one Cyrus. Chances of Savali very high. Oh, thank God. He doesn't have it. And now he's just got the Skitty in the back. Alright, this was pretty much a perfect battle. Savali does beat Oricorio pretty comfortably. Nice, me too. Look how big Moko's sadness is. Oh, this still dies. Very, very, very lucky draws. My opponent bricked and I unbricked. Well, my opponent kind of got a good lead, actually. He just didn't get Savali. His opener was about as good as it possibly could have been. If he led with either the legendary birds, it would have been worse. But I played a fast deck against the slow deck. Oof. Pikachu never hit something it was super effective to. I thought I was done with advanced, but I got one more. Going first, not ideal. My regular Mars and my regular Iono. I have those in here because I want this deck to have no rare cards in it, but now I think, or always, it only mattered about your Pokemon cards. It doesn't matter about your trainers. X speed into type null, evolve type null, energy switch on type null. It was possible for him to win that turn if he had the X speed and the energy switch. That would have been funny. Mars probably plays faster than Yona, right? Probably the same. Alright, there's my 100 damage. Even the advanced were not very easy. The masters are probably going to be pretty tough. Expert. Decidueye and Buzzwole, huh? They were already fast win, opponent gets no points, are all done by Macargo, so we're just going to have a little Macargo marathon, where Macargo fights every single deck. Slugman, I drew both Macargos immediately. It's actually kind of bad. I only need one. So each Macargo I have is, you know, not a potion. Getting the flare off here actually doesn't matter. Okay, now it matters. Actually, I have the Guzma. I have two Guzmas. I can play one. Fuck it. Didn't really do anything, positive or negative. This deck having Cyrus in it is really funny, because my cargo just hits everything. It really should be Sabrina, but I think I have Sabrina too. Getting rid of Lucid Meme would be very helpful right now. Let's take a crack at it. You know, Erica is also nice to get rid of. I just beat the fuck out of the Pheromosa. That's not ideal. Not good at all. I really needed some damage on this Buzzwole. Okay. It's still... I need 3 hits on it no matter what. I needed, like, some potions. Or Rocket Grunt. So basically my only win avenue at this point is to get all 3 hits on Buzzwole. Which is possible. It's 1 in 8. Pretty good. Not good enough though. He gets big beat that turn, so I just die. I had 1 extra turn if I went second. Me going first lost me that game. It was probably winning if I went second. Two hits on Buzzwole is probably about average for the 2 turns I had to attack it. I need 3 hits on it to kill it. That part was okay. Okay. Very nice stalling start. Rowlet. That's also very nice. And I have the Guzma, so I can throw away some Leaf Capes if he plays any. Yeah, this is pretty great. Still possible things go horribly awry. So far, so good. Rare Candy is not amazing. Buzzwole, he's got a lot of HP on his side now. It's very annoying. That's great. I have a very good chance of winning next turn. I just have to touch the Buzzwole at all. Oh, it's actually 100% if he doesn't play down any basics. Because the only way for me to not touch the Buzzwole, yeah, I just win, is to get 3 hits on the Decidueye. Did he pierce the pain? Oh my god, the AI in this game is so bad. This is guaranteed to win. Any possible combination one. I think the game used to not even allow you to pierce the pain if there were no weakened, no damage targets. And then they allowed you to do it on the patch that made it so it auto-selects a damage target if there's only one. I think. And the AI doesn't know how to handle that. Alright, we're just going all in. We're just going to do a bunch of Macargo matches. We have the Squirt Bottle, which is kind of fun. I don't know if I'll actually get a chance to use it. Red card technically is fine here. I'd rather play it next turn. Red card into silver. Classic. Does he not have a basic? Holy fuck, he has no basic. Brutal. Now I don't even want to do the red card into... because he's already bricking. I should have played the cape. I don't know what these decks are. They might have red card. I absolutely should have... oh my god. Absolutely brutal. I don't even know what to say. I've never seen the comp brick this hard. Alright, look at the deck after the fact. Just Magby into nothing, huh? I can't imagine how you would get a start like that unless you only had like 4 basics. Even 2 Magbies would be better than what happened to him. I miss when EXP did something. He had 2 Moltres, 2 Charmanders, and 2 Magbies. I got really lucky. A lot of those cards have high HP too. Alright. This one will additionally get me the win for only fire types if I can manage to win. My cargo is not great versus water. Lucky with my cargo draws. Going second is also good. I do not like seeing Palkia on the other side. But maybe he'll play no basics at all. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Saw my life flash before my eyes with that Misty. So, punch does 50 per... I always call it punch. It's slash. Why am I always trying to call 30 HP, I mean 30 damage, one energy attacks punch? Oh, he's got way too much health on his side of the field. This is catastrophic. He's got too many things played. Now, a win is possible. But I need to get pretty damn lucky. Palkia is a huge enemy for my cargo. Oh, that was quite lucky. It's not the absolute best turn I could have had. The best turn would be doing that exact same thing to the Palkia in front of me. But it was probably the second best turn I could have had. Okay, I live one more of those actually. Either my cargo. I've got to kill a Froakie in 2 turns. Oh shit. Damn it. Alright, so much for that. The red card? I should have played the red card. The red card makes that combo more unlikely. If he doesn't play stuff right away, that means it's stuff for that combo. Either the Greninja or the Rare Candy. So statistically, 3 random cards are better than the 3 cards he didn't play down on previous turns. So the red card was potentially a game-saving play. The Palkia is still horrible. I like on any given battle, I basically auto-lose if he gets turn 1 Misty. Manaphy is a great thing for him to play down. I got really unlucky that he didn't play down 1 last time. But I also got really lucky for my my Palkia instant kill. So I can't really talk. I have the potion. I have the Macargo. I have the cape. He's putting down a lot of 50 HP Mons. This is really good. That energy actually does nothing. He didn't even gain an energy. He like had an energy on the Palkia, and he still has 1 energy on the Palkia. Great. Basically, the only thing that was bad there was 3 hits on the same Mon, unless it was Palkia, and then that was the best possible outcome. If he plays no basic, I ought to win. If he plays a basic, it's still okay. Damn it, that's the worst one he could have played. If he plays Misty and gets a heads, I ought to lose. I have 2 Spurt Fires to win. Articuno would be the worst possible play. Alright. I need a Team Rocket Grunt, or I need to win this turn. That was pointless. He just Dimensional Storms no matter what. Wow. Got 4 points. Retrospectively, there was only one combo that I didn't win. I had a crazy high chance of winning there. I needed 2 hits on the Articuno and 1 hit on the Palkia. That was the only possible way I didn't win. I didn't realize how stacked in my favor it was. My cargo is quite a good mon, actually. Like, did you see how the sheer amount of HP on his side of the field? You have to be really aware of the opponent's total HP when playing cards like my Cargo Dragonite. In chunks of 50, of course. 110 and 140 and 150 are all the same number for my cargo. Do I only have 1 Rocket Grunt in this deck? I feel like I should have 2. Like, the Cyrus is already a little weird. It's not useless, but it's not great. That's bad. I don't instantly lose, but wow. It sure is unlikely I survive this. Pikachu is very good against this kind of deck, my cargo deck. Okay, we live for 2 more turns. In 2 Spirit Fires, it's very possible I win. That was fine. I would say my chances of winning are pretty low. Yeah. I needed 1 hit on the Pikachu in front of me. Oh. And then 2 hits on any other mon. So, 3 winning combinations. Decks with a high number of basics are very problematic. But me going first was horrible against the Pikachu deck. That's the flat out of it. Pikachu is absolutely fiendish if it can go second. Yep. Maybe he won't draw Pikachu. Zeraora and Pichu. It's like mine. This is not horrible yet. It's rapidly going to get horrible. Got my cargo. Got Team Rocket Grunt. Whoa. I still have auto. I thought that you didn't have auto. In battles you hadn't completed yet. But I'm now doing battles I haven't completed on every difficulty, and it's just always there. I guess it's just always there. I don't know the rules with the auto button. Playing the Guzma seems okay. Playing the Team Rocket Grunt actually seems kind of good. Maybe we can waste some time. I don't think I've ever had Team Rocket Grunt get more than 1 heads. It's not like I play Team Rocket Grunt a lot. It doesn't make most of my decks. I played it in B-Drill before, that's a really common time to play it. B-Drill and Team Rocket Grunt are very notorious allies. Okay, we got every possible healing card I could have pulled. Except the cape, I suppose. Oh, what a turn. That was great. That also removes a bunch of benched mons. So even if he has Pikachu EX, one, it has no energy, and two, he's got fewer mons. Oh! Raichu. I am guaranteed to win. I either get 3 hits on Raichu, or I get at least 1 hit on Pichu. Recently I played through Pokemon Gold, and I did the 100% retro achievements for it. And I had a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to do it for my stream too. I think I'm going to do 100% retro achievements for Gen 2. But I'll probably do Crystal this time. Gold has less content, so it's a little easier, and there's fewer mons. This is battle 5 of 9. My Macargo going on a little adventure. I had to breed all the babies. With emulator speed up, it was not very time consuming. I also had to evolve a bunch of mons. I had to do a little bit of breeding besides the babies too. It's kind of a funny thing. Okay, that's a slow mon. Feels nice seeing Mewtwo EX again. Makes me nostalgic for where I was in my life 1 year ago. I had to breed EVs. You only need to breed 1, actually. There's only 1 evolutionary stone in gold. Weirdly. I don't love betting Expeditioner being in there. Giovanni's probably less dangerous than that. I'll regret this. You can get an Espeon and an Umbreon. And you could potentially... There was an achievement for filling out the decks without trading. Well, this is quite shitty. He's already got the Gardevoir. I saw that combo wasn't in his hand, by the way. He drew the Gardevoir that turn. Alright, we got every possible healing card we can possibly play, possibly. It doesn't even matter if I can't kill the Mewtwo in front of me, which is absurdly low odds. I have to get all 3 hits on the Mewtwo. Otherwise it does 150 damage in one go. My opponent going second and getting the Gardevoir literally on the earliest possible turn he could get it was categorically very unlucky. But maybe that'll all be reversed right now. No. Turn 4 Gardevoir. With lead Mewtwo, no less. Like, with lead Mew, that wouldn't have even been as bad. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, Mew can just, like, do 150 damage to me in one turn. Because I only have the Lin bench spawn. Alright, this is a lot better. Because now I'm going second. That's fine. This Ralts I'm nervous to see. You know, it was a good draw. I'm gonna hold on to my cape, and if I don't draw Macargo next turn, I'm not even gonna use the cape. I'm just gonna, just to get 1 extra card draw. Whoa, putting the energy on the back. There's the rolls. I got the Macargo. In that case, I'm going to silver. I don't like you having that. That was great. That was really good. Killing their alts was amazing. It's not the absolute best thing that could have happened. It's damn close, though. I like how he didn't have the Professor's Research last turn. He didn't even... Oh, he couldn't switch. Amazing. There's only one combo where I didn't win there, but there were only 4 total combos, so I had a 3/4 chance of winning. 3 hits on the back one, 2 hits on the back one, 1 hit on the front one, which was not a win. 2 hits on the front one, which was a win, or 3 hits on the front one, which was a win. Macargo is a funny card. Lucario is still a slow card. Pseudo Widow only does 20 to me. I'm going second. These are all good. Tyrogue is bad if I'm going second. That's a funny card to see. Rocky Helmet Tyrogue. I used the Tyrogue deck. I laddered to Ultra Ball 2 with it, and then I got bored. I think ordinarily I would wait and not even attack. It's probably the play, honestly. Attacking is probably stupid. I think waiting was the play. Because he's doing 40 damage to me per turn with the Rocky Helmet plus the... Okay. Vampy with the Reckless Charge? Holy ouch. Alright, I gotta get the Macargo like stat or sooner. What's the optimal play here? I actually don't know what's mathematically better between Research and, you know. I think Yona's probably better. I got 4 cards to... I don't know. Because I could get those same cards back. I don't know the math. I got it, thank God. It's okay. Oh shit. Doesn't matter. Another baby. Oh, did that give me a new win opportunity? There's still a way to lose, and it's a funny one. Let's get a potion. That potion would make me feel a lot better. Oh, thank God. If I got all my hits on the Fanpy, I would take Rocky Helmet damage, and then I would be killed by the Tyrogue the next turn. This should just be a win, I think. Not this turn, but the next. Yeah, he can't kill me? Haha. I can't think of anything he could possibly do to kill me right now. Go in Tyrogue, and then having like a Farfetch that he puts down would win. That matters not. Every possible combo wins. The poor little Tyrogue. He gets to keep his Lucario. If I only had like 2 point or 1 point right there, imagine how mad I would have been. Guzzlord and Darkrai, that's a really, really bad combo for my cargo. High HP, super high HP basics are the bad matchup. Red card is not really... Oh, Silver was worth playing, because he probably has the Oak. Yep, that's bad. My cargo was a good draw. No, he doesn't have the Oak, probably. Play a potion. Can't envision a world where it's bad. Team Rocket Grunt next turn is probably better than Pokemon Center Lady. Weirdly. Oh. I recover that. It's not great though. Okay, I probably get 2 total Spirit Flames off, and the chances of me getting the win in those 2 are pretty low. Alright, if I get that same exact combo, I win. Oh, do I just lose right now? No. I have 1 chance. Cyrus would have actually been very helpful right now. Oh, try for it. Holy moly, I got it. I needed that same combo twice in order to win. There were like a few permutations, but the second one I actually needed that exact combination. Wow. That was really unlikely. Two more. Getting pretty sleepy. I'm old now. I'd be streaming for 3 hours and I'm like, I'm tired. Where's my cane? Where's my cane? Cosmog. Helmet Cosmog. That's annoying because it makes it bad for me to hit it. I think I'll still hit it just because it puts it in a lower threshold of HP. Dialga's a great mon to see. My cargo's actually pretty good against Dialga, just because it doesn't actually represent a threat for a long time. I have Guzma. Nice helmets, nerd. Guzma's like the most satisfying card in the game, especially if you get a Guzma kill. That's a lot of HP. He just retreated? He didn't even use teleport? You could have kept the energy, bro. Alright, for the first time, we actually just don't have my cargo. Shows how consistent it is. We still have a pretty good chance of getting it soon. My opponent's also breaking in a weird sort of way. Alright, we've got 2 Ionos, we've got another Professor's Research, and we've got 2 Macargos. There's an Iono. There were a lot of ways for me to get the card I needed, and I didn't get it. I can still get it. Iono actually just, or rather, Macargo actually just kills this Dialga. That's not great. Please, get the slug. Are we serious? Didn't get it. Still decent winning chances. Oh no, I have 0 winning chances. I was like, that thing's not powered up. I got really unlucky. Now the thing about Iono is that if you're throwing away a giant hand, you also draw a giant hand, which sounds nice, but also all the cards you draw could be from your giant hand that you didn't have it in. So, you know, it sounds nice to get 9 cards, but when you consider you're getting 9 cards from potentially a pool of 15, still very possible you don't get them at cargo. Everything went right for me that game, but then I just bricked on the freaking snail. I didn't realize that I had to... Iono was bad there, technically. I thought, I mean, it was great if I got it. This deck looks pretty easy for Slugma, though. Famous last words. Turn 1 silver is great. Got Rizoke. If he doesn't draw a basic, I'm pretty much ready to rock. There's no point in attacking. Wow, just like that. Omae wa moushinderu. I guess I got the order of those wrong. Alright, that was the apology for me not being able to draw the snail last time. Gave me almost the fastest possible battle I could have had. Alright, this should be the final battle. And I'll have quite a lot of hourglasses for my time. I do not like seeing... I like seeing a baby. I do not like seeing him lead with a baby. That matters not. 2 babies. Okay, the chances of him leading with a baby are pretty damn high. But also the chances of him breaking are probably pretty damn high. I auto-lose to Energy Switch. Let's see if he has it. Okay, he doesn't. I now auto-lose to not getting my cargo. If I could get Cape, I could prolong it for 1 turn. Well. Ho just comes in next turn and kills me. I didn't even look for Cape, I was looking for my cargo. I might have had Cape. Nice 20 damage battle. That deck should be really easy for my cargo to beat thanks to all the babies. It all depends on my opening luck. I swear these freaking Lugia decks, I never play the Lugia. You think they would just be forced to occasionally. By the way, baby going second is... Oh, there's the Lugia. Catastrophic. He has the Ho-Oh. He had 5 basics. Yeah, don't play the Ho-Oh. Red card into silver was probably better. But it was turn 1, so I just thought he would have in his little pool of cards something busted. He put the energy on the frickin'... I see no point in attacking the Pikachu, so I'll just evolve. On the Mantike. Elemental switch now. Off of the Lugia. Okay, thank God the comms are stupid. Capes don't matter. They don't for the babies. Absolute worst odds would be getting triple hit on a baby. But he's also breaking on energy. Wow, that was like best odds. That was literally best odds. Oof. That is not good. Okay, I have a very high chance of winning though. 2 hits on the Lugia or any hit on the Magby wins. But he gets a fire energy next turn. Okay. I once again had a astonishingly high chance of winning. I was only one combo where I didn't win, which was 1 hit on Lugia in front of me and 2 hits on the Lugia behind me. I was freaking out about something where I was almost guaranteed victory. Alright, we did all the battles. And now I have approximately 1 butt ton of hourglasses. I might as well do one more 10-pack. I heard 2 wishes. Ooh, the reverse hollow Irida. That's real pretty. Shaman. I had to trade for one of these because I only had one. Another Incineroar. I now have 3 reverse hollow Dragonairs. Lycanroc. Wow, I got one of the 1-stars finally. I get the appeal of a deck. Whoa! Alright, God Pack mode. Here we go. It's a regular pack. Damn, that's sick though. That's real sick. I was hoping I would get one of these cards and I got one. In 50 packs is actually statistically likely to get one. Tinkaton. Tinkaton with Will is actually a pretty good combo. Reverse Hollow Kartana. The Gardevoir. Damn, that's pretty. I'll use that alongside my shiny Gardevoir. I can make some really beautiful decks now. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Cosmog. The sheer number of unique cards on this is crazy. It's on the rooftop again! You can have the whole family of cats on the rooftop. That is so cool. This is like, I think the only time ever they've had a basic stage 1 and stage 2 all have rare art. And all of them are this line standing on rooftops. Okay, this was a great 10-pack actually. Klefki. Yeah, so there's only 4 cards and one's guaranteed to be an EX. And it's the 3rd card that can be anything rare. So unless you get a God Pack, you're guaranteed to get at most one interesting thing, when is most packs gave you two interesting things. Yeah, really great haul. The Greninja, the EX Mewtwo, the Gardevoir, and the Floragato. Gen 9 starters are kind of goated. I thought I wouldn't really care for this deluxe pack, but now I'm opening them, it's quite satisfying. But I'm not going to spend any money. If I start trying to whale, I'm gonna go too hard. It's gonna be a nightmare getting 100 or 350 different cards. There's like no one who's even gonna be able to do that. Just gotta save up. Oh god, it's a big list. Because every single thing is here twice. Look at the two executes. I like lagged my game opening the pack point exchange. Oh, the reverse hollows are still cheap. They're the same price. Okay, I'm gonna save like all my pack points and just grab all the reverse hollows of cards I like. Okay, that's crazy actually. That makes this a lot more fair. It is lagging. I'm gonna need the reverse hollow Wigglytuff. There's no Wigglytuff in this set. Gold rare candy. I got the shiny Giratina. Professor's Research, baby. I can't even imagine trying to get two of those. I wonder with the B set they're just gonna have Professor's Research with a different professor. Sycamore, perhaps? They'll probably do that. And everyone who like wails out for two Professor's Research is gonna feel silly. I'm gonna have to really think about how much I truly care about the reverse hollows. Having one reverse hollow and one like full art is kind of slick, I think. I would love a reverse hollow Cyrus. I imagine the reverse hollows are going to be tradable. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be very possible to get all one of every reverse hollow. But you're going to really struggle to find people who are willing to trade unless you trade a reverse hollow of your own. And some of them are going to be in crazy high demand, like Oricorio or whatever. No one's going to want to trade those away. I just flashed back to, for a very long time, I couldn't get a Pidgeot EX. I had one, and I really wanted a second one because I had a Pidgeot deck, and I wanted like a win con that wasn't Pidgeot. So I had two Pidgeots and one Pidgeot EX for a really long time. And I like wonder picked Pidgeot EX. It was so rare, and I wonder picked it every time I saw it. And I just couldn't get it. They really think Crawdont is a good card? It might be. Honestly. It's got potential. Anyway, I remember the day I finally Wonder Picked it, and then I rebuilt my deck to have 2 Pidgeot EX, and I realized that 1 Pidgeot EX was probably optimal, actually. Because most of the time I wanted Pidgeot, and occasionally I needed, like, power, and I needed Pidgeot EX. This is way back in, Mythical Island, back when that was a modern card. I got a special 2-star card. Alright, I think that's it for me today. I got some napping I want to do before my friends are free. And I got stupid cat stuff to do. It's been nice chilling.